All right, there, if you want to yell there. It's the short of fine here. Take a picture copy. Exactly. Hi, everybody. We are just getting started. They're all just taking some pictures first, and then we will be ready to go. What's going on, Isaac? Nico, how you doing? Good to have you here. How's the audio, the visual, everything look good so far on YouTube? I haven't started the TikTok stuff yet, so yeah, it looks like it's really picking up just my voice. I don't know if it's going to be picking up too much of the background sounds. Isaac Carter, are you kidding me? $70 donation. Oh my God, Isaac, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Making my day, Isaac. Already, that's incredible. Eric, how you doing? Great seeing you today. All right, let me start the TikTok feed. Turn that camera just a little bit. All right, we are ready to go. So we have Team Riverwalk in blue, and then we have what they call Amherst Insulation and Fire Stuff on the right hand side in the pink and yellow. Here we go. Here we go. We got starting off. We got Sharon Britton on the left, Katie DeRocher on the right. No, YouTube stream looks like it's good right now. Everything looks great. I love it. That's awesome, Isaac. Congratulations. Great. I love hearing that you got a promotion. All right. Here we are. We are ready to go. Correct. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to be stopping the YouTube stream. I will be stopping the TikTok stream in between each round, but I won't be stopping the Facebook's the YouTube and Facebook stream. Can I center the camera a little bit? I think it's pretty centered right now, isn't it? Yeah. All right, Katie DeRocher on the head pin. What a start! Nice 9-pin drop. Oh, strike! If tell. What a start! There you go. Yeah, it looks good, Chelsea. Doesn't? No, don't do that. We don't. Now my microphone's gonna be messed up on TikTok. I'm looking at credit. All right. Which way do you want it to go, Nico? Hi, Katie DeRocher working on a strike. Sharon Bridge on a 7. Jasmine, the Hurricane Glenn, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Katie DeRocher working on a strike. Can she double it up? Let's get that started. To the get to the right just a little bit. Sharon Britton just a touch to the left there. Caitlin Britton, what's going on? Sister of Sharon Britton on the left-hand side right now. Wait for it. The ball's rolling towards it still. Doesn't want to take it. Doesn't want to take it. Chills the ghost detector with the heart me as well. Thank you. Thank you. You guys on TikTok have a way to go to catch up to the YouTube donations already. Thanks to Isaac. Congratulations, Isaac. I love that. CJ, what's going on? Good to see you. Aiden, hello, hello. Yeah, the microphone is like angled at me. So that's probably why you're hearing mostly just me on YouTube. But I will be talking to everybody. We got Julia Jones on the right hand side, Andrea Bailey on the left hand side. Julia Jones is also streaming live on TikTok right now. Uh-oh. Paul Grant wants his dollar bill. Hopefully he doesn't see that one. Jason Paul that way. If you knock down the 4 or the 6 pin, you are supposed to make a donation to Candlepin for Cancer of $1. Candlepin for Cancer donated $2,000 to this tournament. So we love supporting Candlepin for Cancer. Oh, no luck there for Julia. No luck at all. Eyes for the smell. Thank you, thank you. Andrea Bailey with a great 10 right there. Leanne, how you doing? Good to see you. This is head-to-head matchups. Every team is going to face every other team one time. So each individual match matters. I I was here watching it live. I didn't stream it because I didn't show up for the first part of it, but I was here live for the whole thing. It was great. I love seeing it. Charlie, don't do it. All right, thank you, Nico. I appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll see you again at some point. Good luck with the CDN stream. Oh, what a ball! Andrea Bailey, nice try. This is 2 frames at a time in this event. I know normally when you guys watch me, I do 5 frames at a time, but Julia with a great try. Solid 9 right there. Yeah, TikTok is going to be more zoomed in because it's the up and down, the portrait mode instead of the landscape mode. So landscape mode, you guys are going to be able to see all the other lanes as well. Yeah, that last matchup was great again last night against Caitlin Zolko and Sonia Johnson. Caitlin won round 1 of it by 8 pins, and then Sonia started game 2 with a double strike that never looked back after that. Maria DiFrancesco crushes the head pin. Come on now. Yeah, you got to hit it just right for these pins to fall down. But then when you hit it that way, they fall down fast. No, she was down by 8, Aaron. She was down by 8 going into game 2. Well, you, pardon me. Thank you, thank you. Wombly is on the right, by the way. Maria Di Francesca on the left. Heather Twomley bowls at Academy Lanes as well. Helps coach kids there. Love that. Oh, at least the diamond on the left-hand side. But we all know diamonds are a girl's best friend, right? Maria Di Francesca. Big fan of Max, by the way. She bowls with him in the Thursday night league. And oh, what a ball! Made sure she came up to me to tell me what a good kid Max was and that she absolutely loves him and adores him. So obviously, I'm a big fan of Maria. Well, there it is. She's got it. She got it. No doubt about that one. Let's go. Let's go. There it is. It is. All right. Caitlin Zolko, runner up last night in the singles event, going head to head against Melissa Ritchie. Melissa Ritchie, owner of Riverwalk Lanes. Her and her husband Mark owns Riverwalk Lanes together. Justin B, the whole bunch of gifts coming in. Thank you, thank you. Caitlin was on the head pin nonstop last night. Just maintains it right now. She, I don't think she would have lost if Her headpin hits weren't just punching straight through. She had so many splits that second game. Maddie was good. She only missed the cut by like 3 or 4 pins. Are you? I assume you talked to Maddie Gothier or Maddie Rival, because Maddie Rival obviously great. So Richie, oh, great try on that. Go try to go deep. Rival, yeah. She wasn't the top four. Hamster, what's going on? TJ, what's going on? Brother Tony, right there. Yeah, that Maddie is Maddy. The IE is Maddie Gothier, who bowls for the Amherst Insulation team. She comes in my chat too, Maddie does. Known as Maddie Kelly on here. I also have a very cute boxer sitting next to me, hanging out with me today, named Tatum. Very cute puppy. Daryl Lynn with a $10 donation. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much, Daryl Lynn. I appreciate that. Melissa Ritchie. I will send a picture with me and the dog at some point to the mod chat. How about that? Tatum's got her own little bed back here. It's very nice. Whoa, Caitlin just missing the headpin there, but still rolling. It might go. Always good to see you, Daryl. Thank you so much for that. Oh, that pin's rocking. He wants to go. Just wants to go. Galen's old go. Great try. Solid 9 right there. All right, through the first 2 bowlers for each team, we have switching sides. Okay. Team Amherst Insulation is up by 3 pins. I do like the fact that this place shows how fast they're throwing the ball. So those 2 girls were throwing it 23 and 25 miles an hour. That's always fun to see. Sharon Britton again on the right. Katie DeRocher on the left. Whoa! Okay, good 9-pin drop right there. Solid shot. Katie off to the right on that one. Boom, that's the shot. Oh, no, it was just a little too high on the pin. I thought you had that, but it kind of curled to the left a little bit instead of the right. There it is. There it is. Good 10 at least. Katie missing wide to the right on that one. Katie's husband Chuck came up with her, along with their son. He's taking care of him while she goes up there and bowls. It's great. Sharon Britton off the head pin, but you know what? That's not a bad lead right there. Oh, an even better lead there for Katie DeRocher. 9-pin drop on the 3-pin. Britton misses the head pin. Off to the right on that one. Katie smashes the head pin for the spare, increasing their lead. Jaina, good to see you. Well, we're going to be live all weekend long. This tournament is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday will be 9 a.m. start times. We got 10 rounds on Saturday, so we're thinking probably 11 or 12 hours that day. So we're going to be here a lot. Andrea Bailey on the right, Julia Jones on the left. Either bowler working on a mark right now, but Andrea crushes the head pin. Doesn't want to go. Julia Jones on the 2-pin. Looks like me the other day. Little to the right again? Like tilted? I feel like it's, I don't know, it looks to me like everything's right, Sean. Or is it just because Amy's, okay, that's Sean Crow. You can see perfectly fine lane 17, Sean. Nico was saying the same thing earlier. That's why I fell for that. You will be able to watch Amy Doobie. Uh, two more bowlers. Two more bowlers. Cheryl and then Marion and then Amy will be coming up on the right hand lane on 17. Where is this, Justin? This is the 1710 Sports Center in Augusta, Maine. That yes, that bottom number is how fast they're throwing the ball. So Andrea Bailey throws it about 19 miles an hour. Julia Jones right around that 25 mile an hour, much faster than only 23 miles an hour last time. But Andrea asking her teammates how to make this shot. I think she knows where to play this one. It's not there. Not there. This is definitely. Oh, what a shot for Julia Jones! What a shot! This is a weekend trip for me. Yes, it is. Yeah, I came here last night, got a hotel room, and I will be here all weekend long. People ever get strikes? They do, but strikes are rare in Candlepin. This is more of a spare game or even a 10 game more than anything else. Um, hey, TikTok wants me to get 35 gifters to send to Harvey. Do you think you guys can do that for me? Think you guys can do that? 35 different gifters to send to Harvey. Only costs a penny. Click that little heart at the top of the screen. You haven't sent it yet? Please do. Maria Di Francesca working on a spare. Right now, top bowler, Maria Di Francesca. Oh no, only a free fill on that one. Yeah, you can never know what they're going to make for the flash goal. No, you know what was not strikes were certainly rare because I was on the 2 pin or the 3 pin all night long, Sean. The half Worcesters. If I could make a living on half Worcesters, I would have done it on Tuesday. Wait, what a ball! Great try for another tumbling. Yeah, you should definitely give it a try sometime, Lucky. It's very different. You're not going to want to throw it like a 10 pin ball. You really want to throw that hard straight thrower instead of using the big spin on it in your own best bet. Just look at yeah, that's always the case. Jasmine. I mean, oh, whatever way they can make it more difficult on me is the way they do it. Maria sitting at 40 through the first three right now. See the right on the 3 pin, but just missed it. Heather Twombly. Now that was almost a strike right there. Almost a strike. Strikes definitely do happen. It's just more rare than 10 pin. There it is. What a shot. No luck. No luck from Maria. Good spare. Good spare. All three girls so far have a spare in the fourth for Team Amherst Insulation. That one's no good. That one came out of the gutter, so have to remove that pin. Marion Johnson to on lane 17. Three spares and a strike so far. Oh no, that strike must not be real. No, three spares so far. Do I go 10 pin bowling also? I do not. No. Um, there's just not as many 10 pin places around here as there are candlepin places, and candlepin is just what I grew up on. So that's just what I do for the most part. I will go 10 pin bowling, maybe like once a year, once every 2 years, just for something fun. Today, Jamie, we are at the 1710 Sports Center in Augusta, Maine. Way up there at Maine. Where's the next? Where's Maddie? Caitlin's old co just off to the left on that. Yeah, my first time in this building was yesterday, so it's good to see new places. I like that. Leader divides, lighting up the finger hearts. Thank you, thank you. Caitlin's old co did the singles event yesterday and came in second place to Sonia Johnson. Who divides, lighting up the donut, becoming the title gifter as well. Thank you, my dude. This isn't duckpin bowling. Duckpin bowling is you have a slightly bigger ball than this, and the pins are short, kind of look like 10 pins. These are tall and skinny. These are candle pins. See if Caitlin can make a stare just like all of her teammates did, or if she's going to get hung. Melissa Ritchie crushes the head pin, but no luck. Big split there for Melissa Ritchie. I'll wait for it. Those pins are flying around right now. The Greek church itself. Yes, it is. If you do, the heart me as well. Thank you. Use it whatever you're asking. I can't read that. Nice plank in front of it, though. She's got a chance. Not like that. Nope, nope, nope. Close. Very, very close. Caitlin Zoltko. Oh, only person on the team to not get a mark in the fourth. That would have done it for Melissa Ritchie, I think. Close, though. It was close. Hmm. She's not going to take that pin. Thanks, C. Thanks. Yep. No, I kept trying. I kept trying to get on the team, but of course, nobody wants me on their team. Yeah, I assume you talked to people and just got me kicked off. Yeah, high average. I'm saying most regular leagues 100. 100 is going to be, you can average 100 in most leagues. You're going to be one of the best bowlers in your regular casual league. You can average a 115 to a 120 from both the pro bowlers. If you could average a 135, you would be the best in the game. Oh, Katie DeRoche for another spare. Sharon break matching spare for spare. Sitting at 37 plus a ball, with Sean still watching. True or four. What? Katie DeRocher on the spare, getting four. Sharon Britton way up, but almost matched with a three. You'd be surprised at how hard it is, Jamie, to get 100. You'd be surprised at how hard it is. One of my moderators recently came up here and tried it for the first time and threw a 40 with his first game. Threw a 40. This is total team pins. Yep. If you win this round, you get 2 points. If you tie, you get 1 point. All that matters is team totals. Each individual bowler's score doesn't matter as long as the team totals are uh, strikes are rare. And when your average pro bowler only throws about 1 strike per game on average. So generally, you take your 10 pin average and cut it in half to figure out what your candlepin average would be if you continue to do it nonstop. Like your first time, you're not going to throw a 118. Guaranteed you're not going to throw a 118. But if you were to stick with it, you'd probably have about 118 if you're a 236 average. Drea Bailey just off. She's overheated right now, John. It is warm in here. They don't have any of these in California, no. Candlepin bowling is a very regional form of bowling. It's found almost exclusively in northern New England and Atlantic Canada. So this is the ladies' international tournament today. Um, so you're going to get a bunch of Canadians down here and facing off against the other American, the best American bowlers. Well, normally, Travis, uh, you would be correct, but Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time, so we do. So that's probably why you're off. Julia Jones, good spare, sitting at 60 plus a ball from six right now. Great ball, Andrea Bailey. Matches her, spare for spare. I think you can do math just fine, Travis. It's just that whole daylight savings time. 50-50. Hey, yeah, I'll get him at some point. Your average is 125 answer? Way to go. I wish I could pull that good. So the balls are 4.5 inches wide and can weigh between 2 pounds 4 ounces and 2 pounds 7 ounces. What does that mean, Victorville downtown? Sure. Oh no, sorry, Heather's probably off to the left on that. Maria just missing the headband. Just missing it. See with the Hartme and the Magic Man. Thank you. See. How's your new team doing on Tuesday nights? I looked in the top couple and it wasn't there, so I didn't know how that team was doing. Kelly, thank you for the heart me. Me and JT, we're in third place in that league. Do I like 10-pin bowling or this? 100% not even close. Candlepin bowling is the best kind of bowling. Listen, my 542 got us 10 points, okay? All in having good teammates. That's the key. That's the key. My teammates did better than a 645. Maria De Francesca is a great bowler. I mean, she's already at 56 through 5. How much does the game cost? About $5. I mean, you might find some places that are like $4. You might find some that are $6 or $7, but you generally expect about $5 per game. Yes. So when we buy a set of balls, we buy a set of four. All four of those balls are going to be the exact same weight and size. Yep. On your third ball, it's just a 10. First ball is still a strike. 12 strikes is still a 300. Spares work the exact same way. You knock ball down on your second ball. Um, you get one bonus ball your next frame. You knock them all down to your third ball. It's the only difference in scoring between this and 10 pin. It's just a 10 and that's it. There were two tens up there, not spares. Remember, the third ball is just a 10. Jamie, I want you to come out here and try it sometime, but Eddie, what's going on? Good to see you, my man. Kalen's old coach, just missing that headband. You got to remember that you're throwing a 4-inch ball 60 feet away to hit a 3-inch pin. It is very difficult to put the ball exactly where you want. Candlepin's great. I absolutely love Candlepin. Caitlin's old toe just off the left. Duckpin is as close as you're going to get around the rest of the country to candlepin. It's very similar. Who is the LeBron of this? I mean, there's when you talk about LeBron, you got to talk about longevity, right? So at that point, you're talking Craig Holbrook. Craig Holbrook has been a pro candlepin bowler since it feels like time first began back in like the 80s. And he has been a pro bowler ever since. He's probably knocked down more pins than anybody else in history. Pete, what's up, bud? If you're talking about who the best bowler is right now, you're probably talking about Josh Daly or Dustin Waters. I don't watch the PBA at all. No, I do not watch any PBA action. Josh Daly is definitely still doing this thing. He's a very, very good. Yes. So anyway, through the first 6 frames, Amherst installation is up by 3 pins. Very close match. Both teams have 1 mark. So tight match. Single digits right now. Very what's going on? Good to see you. Yep. I mean, he's averaging about 130, 135 right now. He's just absolutely dominating, throwing a great ball. Well, Tom also was probably the best ever, like for a stretch, but he stopped bowling a long time ago. Craig Holbrook is still bowling. Yeah, my 50-50 tickets. If we go and we can win that. Craig is the Iron. Yes, he is. He is so good and for so long. Amy Dooley, another spare from there. On lane 18. Where are we at for this? Sorry, I had to buy my 50-50 ticket, so it kind of got me, out of the rhythm for a second. Sharon Britton missed the spare? No. Close match. Right now it is complete. I mean, with that 1 pin that puts her up by 1. But very, very close match right now. I love seeing this. What a shot. Okay. Joey Lister is great. He just took the high single record at Academy Lanes at 217. What's the rule on loft it? So you see that line that's about 10 feet out? There's like a black line that goes across. If your ball goes past that before it makes contact with the lane, that is a foul ball, just the same as if it went like I said. Julia Jones off to the left. 4 horsemen plus 1, though. Yeah, Joanna's actually bowling in this tournament. I can tell you what team she's on if you want to give me a second. I just remember seeing the name. She is on Together Again. She's on lane 18. She's actually right next to us. It is Joanne is actually bowling right now on lane 18. So no, never mind. 17. She'll be on 17 if you want to watch Joanne. Yep. He's actually her on the lane right next to me. And we will be live all weekend long, everybody. We will be starting, we started today at 2 o'clock. We have 6 rounds today. 6 rounds? Yeah, 6 rounds today. Tomorrow we have 10 rounds. Sunday, I believe there's 3 plus playoffs. So we'll be here all weekend long at the 1710 Sports Center in Augusta, Maine. Albert, whatever you're asking, I can't read it. It must have a word that TikTok thinks is a bad word. Andrew Bailey, got a spare opportunity here. That's a lot of great wood. Whoa, there it is. There it is. Great spare. Julia Jones off the head pin again, leaving the 189 still standing. Tough shot here, especially with no wood. 189 is never an easy shot. All right, takes out the head pin. If I'm not in a good position to go talk to it right now, but I will try to remember that. Jim Robinson. Jim Robinson. Okay. I'm actually going to write that down so that way I can try to remember. My memory is not so good. Yes, you do two frames at a time in this. I will definitely tell her that. This tournament is 2 frames at a time. If you watch me normally, I usually bowl 5 frames at a time in my leagues. In candlepin, we never do 1 frame at a time. That just almost never happens. Heather Twombly, great ball, but no luck. Leaves the 5, 7, 8, 9 at pocket shot. There are no lanes in Kentucky, unfortunately. Candlepin bowling is very regional. It's pretty much only found in northern New England and Atlantic Canada. Outside of Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine, there's a couple in Vermont. There's one in New York State and one in Ohio. And that whoa, in one in Ohio. Yeah, Heather throws it 29 miles an hour. Freya with a great shot. Strikes are very, very difficult. You have to throw it hard and fast. You have to hit the head pin just right, and you kind of have to get a little bit lucky as well. Uh, the real skill in candlepin comes on your second and your third ball. Now you're asking me to write down way too much. I will try my best though. I don't know how you could forget that this was happening. Heather on the head pin this time. Great ball. 6 fill. It only registered 5, so make sure you fix that. Maria just missing the head pin. She started out like a house of fire, Maria did, but she kind of cooled off now. Zach, I have never actually seen anyone hit the head pin and just take out the head pin. I thought I had in the past, but I have been recording bowling now for uh, over 3 years, and I have not once seen that happen. I don't believe you, Zach. That's the I have to see it to believe it. I swear I've done it in the past, but I think I just hit like the 1-9 and didn't have my glass or something like that. Listen, Richie on the right. Peyton's don't go on the left. Sorry, well, what was the question? The ball's made of the same thing as a house ball. So our balls are just a solid ball. There is no inner core in the middle. It is just either a ball of urethane or a rubber ball. No inner core whatsoever. No cover stock on it at all. Oh, what a ball! Yeah, I gotta see video, Zach. Otherwise, I'm not gonna believe you. Oh, Caitlin saying a little prayer right there. Oh yeah, we've definitely hit the 1-5. I absolutely please do. Honestly, Trevor, it's because I feel like I've done it a bunch of times. And I think it's crazy that I've never seen it in all this time. I don't think it would make any difference. But It's just we don't really try to hook the ball, so there's no reason to have a core that's gonna do anything. What's about? Crazy kid. Oh, yeah. Crazy kid. He throws a book at me and then says his kid did it. Unbelievable, this guy. I will be on these lanes all day long. I'm staying on 15 and 16 all day. I'm behind the desk here. Let's see, the other day I had to stop someone from using a candlepin ball. No, I did not see that, Aaron. That's terrible. Like, they just grabbed the wrong ball? Today, Looney Tunes, we're at the 1710 Sports Center in Augusta, Maine. Oh, thank you, Rick. Yeah, I really like where the cameras are set up today. They asked me yesterday, said I could have whatever lanes I wanted, and I was like, well, I would love to be right behind you guys. Yeah, it wouldn't work in those machines. Like going into the final two frames for each bowler, it is completely tied. This is a tied matchup right now. Also, this doesn't apply to my YouTube channel, but everyone on TikTok, I will be ending the live after this game and then restarting it for round two. Um, Mostly because there's just like a 5 minute like downtime in between, and I don't want to so it just having this screen do nothing for a while. TikTok hates, so I'll be ending the stream and restarting it. So make sure you follow me. That way you can easily find me again soon. And also, please share this with your friends and family. Post it to anybody who thinks they might enjoy it. Being able to showcase the best women in this game is an honor for me, and I'm really happy to be here. So let's try to get this out there, showcase the great women of this game. Strike on 18. That's Christy Hapworth over there. Throwing a strike. Amy Doobie is on lane 17 now. Lady who's running this tournament. Sharon Britt, good ball. Yeah, leaves the 1-2-10. Katie DeRocher leaving the 5-6-10. These women can definitely throw. These are some of the best women in the entire world here. Um, Anytime I think of the best women in the game, all of those women are here today. This is a scratch match. No handicaps whatsoever. Oh, great. Yeah. I don't normally have the big setup on my YouTube channel, Phantasm. But it where I'm set up here, I can set up and not have to worry about it. Like I got my nice expensive camera, I got my laptop all set up. This just requires a lot of space, and I generally don't have that for regular leagues. So if you do want to see this in landscape mode, my YouTube channel is live and has a what I think might be a better camera. Yeah, Sharon Britt throws a great ball. And we are one pin up for Team Riverwalk right now. Team Riverwalk also has a mark by Andrea Bailey. This ball right here. Unfortunately, off to the left on that one. What's going on, Jeff? Good to see you, my man. Oh no, Julia way off of 10 to the 7th there. Thank you, Jasmine. Appreciate that. Andrea Bailey. Uh-oh. Way off to the left on that one. Okay, 4 pin advantage right now for Riverwalk. 5 frames to go. Both teams need some marks. So their match, Tough Power Sports, which is the other team, is up by 38 pins right now on the lanes to my right. Uh, it's not looking good for any team at round one. Maria has great form. Maria's great. She's such a great bowler. Pleasure to be around. Loves my kid. I think the world of Maria Di Francesca. Julia Jones. Oh, just to the left. Just to the left right there. Oh, oh no. Both girls finding the hole there. Both girls finding the hole, unfortunately. Julia at least gets all three of them at least. That's huge right there. Andrea Bailey. Okay, solid eight. Final two bowlers. Three pin advantage for Riverwalk. If anyone throws a double, it's almost over for sure. Heather Twombly on the right, Maria Di Francesca on the left. Three pin advantage for Team Riverwalk right now. Heather Twombly off the head pin leaves the four horsemen plus the 10. Some of them are pros. Yeah, there are some younger girls too. It really doesn't matter your age in candlepin, which is great. You don't have to throw it a million miles an hour. Great throw from Heather Twombly. Like I said earlier, Heather Twombly helps coach the kids at Academy Lanes. Always a huge fan of Heather. She coaches all the youngest kids, so those kids who are between 4 and 7 years old. She works with all them. As long as your knees and back. And the great thing is, because we don't throw it so hard, your knees and back will last a while. Well, great 10 from Maria. Great 10. That is just a 10 now. Heather's spare. If she can fill it up good, we'll give them the advantage. Three pin advantage still for Riverwalk right now.
Hey, great seeing you.
Great 7 fill. Okay, that puts Amherst Installation, the team in yellow and pink, up by 7 pins. Maria, Maria, with a strike, what a shot, Maria. Let's go. Yeah, it makes every single spare and 10 unique, fantastic. It's not just the same shots over and over again like it is in 10 pin. The fallen pins make every spare and 10 unique. That was so great. Another Twombly missing off to the left only for a 9. So Amherst has a 3 pin advantage, but Maria is going to take the advantage back right now. It's always my lead knee that has the issues. It's always my left knee.
Okay, great.
Maria Di Francesca throwing 2 balls only right now up there because she's working on a strike in the 10. Maria is such a great bowler, like I said, and just a fantastic person. Maria, good hook on it. Gets a 7 fill on her strike, putting her team, Riverwalk Lanes, up by 4 pins. Anchor bowlers for both teams. Caitlin Zolko on the right, Melissa Ritchie on the left. Caitlin Zolko works at Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire. Melissa Ritchie owns Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. So two girls who are very much into candlepin bowling. Obviously, if you're at a ladies' invitational like this, then you're going to be one of the best bowlers. But Caitlin Zolko off the head. Well, I did not see Mark here, so I'm assuming not. Someone's going to stay and keep the lanes open. And just a reminder, I will be ending my TikTok stream after this round is over and then restarting it when the next round starts. So there might be a 2 to 3 minute, maybe 5 minute difference. So make sure you're following me. That way you can find me again for round 2. This is only round 1. We're here for 3 days straight. So make sure you give me that follow. That way you can find me again. I appreciate it. We have a ton of people watching right now. And we're down to the wire in this match. 4 pin difference. And I want to make sure you guys can see every single round. That's going to be just like this. Hopefully they're all this close. Hopefully they're all this close. Caitlin Zolko needs a mark here. Caitlin Zolko on the head pin. Great shot. 8-pin drop. Great wood. Melissa Ritchie probably going to need to get a mark as well to keep up if she makes this mark. If Caitlin Zolko makes this mark, Melissa Ritchie will also have to make it. Capping it is the only way it's not going to go. If you hit the cap on the left piece of wood, basically just keep it on the lane and it should go. Oh no. Okay, so that does give Riverwalk the win. Riverwalk will be up no matter what by at least one pin here. So Riverwalk wins game one. Terry Churnbutter, what's going on? Good to see you, my man. Mostly to make sure you don't have anything on your shoe. We slide a lot, so people will fall down and often get hurt. But that's the reason they do a practice slide. Everybody on TikTok, thank you all so much. I will be back in a few minutes, so make sure you're following me. That way you can easily find me again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you very soon. Everybody here on YouTube, it's just going to be a minute while they um, go, everybody switches lanes. So just give me 1 second. So the next two teams we're going to be having is okay. It won't go anywhere.
That's my fluffy cup. It's empty.
Okay, okay. 20 and 10. So we have Birchholt Siding and Hurricanes versus the RBF Gals. That's what team is coming up next. Put my TikTok camera back on, back up, ready to go. It's International Candlepin. Round. Shoot. There we go. Set that all up. But So we have, I know I just said it, the RBF gals versus the Hurricanes. Very great game we just had. The Team Riverwalk coming through clutch at the very end. She's like, what's taking something? Hi, Kathy. Big balls up there. So the RBF gals, we know a lot from our academy lanes. Hey, what's going on? I didn't get to see you yesterday. Guess we are about to get started, so let's go live again on TikTok and get this party started. Let's get it started. Let's get started in here. Sonia Johnson right there. Won the singles event last night. Good to see everyone happy right now. You guys win? Nice.
They didn't bowl great, but that's all I've got.
Yep, that's true. The last match was so good that I got Riverwalk won by 2 pins.
Yeah, three they said.
Three, yeah.
Three, yeah.
At that point, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I am.
At the end, like, didn't matter whether she got any pins down or not. They just won. So
Right. But that's always a good match when they close.
yep. Yeah, I love that. Just as a streamer, I love that. Oh. Are they allowed warm-ups?
That's what I was just, yeah, I just told him.
I don't know if they're allowed to throw warm-ups or not. But, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not in charge. We are back, Jasmine. Good to see you. I should probably pick a different gift goal because we're never going to make 75 in each of these for the heart mace. Yeah, definitely repost and share if you can. More people get to see it, the better. If you are new here, make sure you share it. Make sure you like it. Keep those likes coming in. Dawn, today we have the Ladies International Candlepin Tournament. We got 3 days of it actually happening. Today is just day 1. This is round 2, about to get started. Maybe I started the stream just a minute too early. I saw them all up there and I was all excited for them to get started. Well, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Stop! You're wearing my shirt.
Right? I found this out for a while.
I have that shirt.
Really?
That's why I say you're wearing my shirt.
Found it when I was down South Carolina.
Sunlight, baby.
All right. We got Kathy Boyd, Jessica Pecora, Lori Schiappa, and Sonia Johnson on the right for RBF Gals. On the left, we have, I gotta double check this, make sure I get the names right. Narissa Daniels, Crystal Grandy, Emily Bernard, and Brooke Richard. I will remember that. I will. Here we go. Kathy Boyd, captain of Team RBF Gals, going up against Emily Bernard. Kathy Boyd on the head pin. What a great throw to start. Unfortunately, leaves the 2 and the 1. Big split there. Yes, that is exactly it, Pasta. Yep. That is the same Crystal. Big fan of Crystal and her kid watching. Sure, her husband was watching too. Kathy Boyd going down the middle. Need to be off to the right a little bit more, I think, there. Play in the woods. Smart move. But okay, it took one of them, at least. Oh, what a ball there from Emily Bernard for the 10. Great shot there. Jasmine shared the live. I love seeing people sharing the live. Please do that if you don't mind. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you happen to be watching it today. Share with your friends and family who might be enjoying this as well. Kathy, off to the left. We'll be live all weekend long. Literally all weekend long. Vanessa Huff for 127 was honestly. Boom, great ball from Kathy Boyd. No luck there. Emily, way off to the right. Way off to the right on that one. Kathy using the wood. I think that was smart that time. It takes the 9. Good 10 there. It's like good 10. Emily, perfect through the first 2 at least. Jess Pecora on the right. And Brooke Richard on the left. Jessica and Kathy made thousands of cookies that they are selling to try to raise money for Candlepins for Cancer. So if you are here and you want to buy some amazing cookies, I can tell you that the Fruity Pebbles one was top tier. Is Bob Boyd here? Most likely you will hear Bob Boyd's voice because Bob is a very loud man and he is here today. Yes. For some reason, he's wearing a shirt too. I don't know how he got a shirt. And he's not on the team. He's certainly not even a woman. But you know, honorary lady for the weekend, I guess. Yes, before getting an 8 on her first frame. Oh, great shot there. That pin wants the ball. There it goes for Brooke. Great 10. I did not wear my book shirt today. Today I wore my American product shirt. Wore the American product one today. I do have um, page after page books. Oh my God, I cannot think of the word for it. The things that hold the place in your book. The bookmark. Oh my God, I could not think of that word. Sometimes my brain just doesn't work, guys, and I apologize for that. I mean, I feel like I say that to Bob all the time. Is Sonya sponsored by American too? She is not sponsored by them, but she did make a couple videos and got to try out the new pins as well. So she met Peter, the owner of American Products, and he gave her a shirt. Gonna be going right through the waters today. All right, Lori Schiappa on the right. You know, Brett might recognize her from the Tuesday Night League on the part of. She bowls in there. Crystal Brandy on the left. Lori off to the right on that one, taking out the whole right side, but leaving the middle. Crystal, good throw. Misses the head pin though. Leaves the four horsemen on the right hand side. What a ball. 1-5 left standing. She's gonna punch it straight through right now. Crystal, there she goes to spare. First mark of the round goes to Crystal Brandy. Christina, thank you for a TGIF. Thank God it is Friday, right? We'll be here at the 1710 Sports Center in Augusta, Maine for the next 3 days straight. Off to the right. Crystal, what a ball right down the middle. 6 fill in her spare, leaving triangle on the right and the 7 pin. Crystal, big ball here. Misses off to the right just a little bit. Just a little bit. What's going on, Hannah? Good to see you. Ooh. We're getting a little frustrated already, I can tell. Sonia Johnson, winner of the singles event last night, going against Narissa Daniels. Narissa, I think, made it to the round of 8 last night. Corey, it is. Candlepin bowling is a very, very difficult game. Uh, in this game, like, you're happy when you get a 10.
Get another one.
Strikes are almost impossible. Spares are tough, and you're happy to get a 10. Sonia Johnson on the right had a big split to try to make up here. Rissa on the head pin there, but just not able to take him. There it is. Great shot for Sonia. There's the 10 that we were just saying we hoped for. Oh no, Narissa way off to the left for a 6. He's with the heartbeat. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Sonia got some room, got some pins to make up right now. 11 pins down is the team. Still early in the match though. Sonia Johnson, definitely one of the best women bowlers in the game. What a ball, what a ball, one more. Oh, that pin's rocking. Doesn't want to fall down. Where's the Daniel? Leaving the 4 horsemen on the left-hand side. Just a single pin for Sonia to make. She should make this one. All over it. Never a doubt. Never a doubt right there. Oh,
Sonia.
7 pin left standing. Yes, it's the same thing as Worlds. They bowl every team once. That's why there is 19 rounds for the 20 teams. Every round you get a possibility of 2 points. 2 for a win, 1 for a tie.
I grab dark, I grab. And then
All right, now they're switching sides like they do every 2 frames. Kathy Boyd will be on the left, and Emily Bernard will be on the right.
And the lemon.
On the headpin, Kathy Boyd off the headpin to the right, leaving the 4 horsemen plus 1. I think she hits the headpin. This has a chance to ghost him.
Technically, there you go. That's yeah. I said I.
It says tell Bob. Sean also told you to be white. So,
Yeah, good stuff.
it's here, they sit down in your stuff.
No, he's not. Jesus, he meant to brush out in the first month. I can't say I'm sorry.
You guys can. I just.
Right, okay.
All right, Emily, what a ball right on the headpin. Great shot. Leaves the 6-7. Can she make it? Okay, well, I thought that was going to be a quarter Worcester right there. Row, row. What do you mean, no? No what? That's definitely the 6-7, right? Or is it the 3-7? Could be the 3. Great try. Even the 2-8 there. Like trying to remind herself which one is the left side. All right, Jess Bacora on the left and Brooke Richard on the right. Tens are important in this game. Honestly, if you can average 100 in most regular leagues, you can. You're going to be one of the best bowlers in your regular category. You can average a 115 to a 120. You can bowl with the Pro Bowl. So if you can average a 135, which is the best in the game. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. Good, right. Thank you. Yeah, sounds good. Absolutely not. It's so different than 10-pin scoring. Absolutely is. Yeah, that's unacceptable, Aaron. Yeah. Do not talk bad about any of the bowlers up there. The only person you guys can make fun of is me. You want to make fun of me? That's fine. I get that. I would make fun of me. Nobody else. And I guess Bob Floyd, but still. Just before off to the right. That's a drop right there. It is a super fun game, Sasquatch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right now with one through her first 2 balls. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you've never seen candlepin before. Candlepin is a very regional form of bowling, found almost exclusively in northern New England and Atlantic Canada. Yeah, the balls can range from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Most people who have their own set of balls are going to use the heavier balls, the 2 6s or the 2 7s. I don't let them make fun of you, Terry. It's just hard to stop everybody. It's just hard for me to stop every single person who comes on there making fun of you. I mean, they call you the calf god, Terry. I don't think that's making fun of her. I want to thank Travis for that, by the way. You inflated this man's ego more than it already was. It's about twice as hard as 10-pin bowling to score. So basically, if you have a 10 pin average, if you were to become a candlepin bowler, you would basically cut that average in half, and that's what you would be. So if you average a 200 in 10 pin, you would be a 100 average bowler in candlepin. If you're a 160, you would probably be about an 80 average. Bristol so far, 32 through the first three. Already sitting at 23 through the first three. Crystal off the head pin, but I love that piece of wood that's hiding behind the lawn. Ori, the beautiful ball there, leaving the three on the right hand side. I mean, it's always just a general rule there. Honestly, if I were to start going, well, great spare. If I were to start in 10 pin, I probably wouldn't be a 220 average bowler, but you know, especially not to start. Gotta love the Canadian teams making their way over here to the United States to battle against the Americans. Hi, Narissa Daniels on the right, Sonia Johnson on the left. Like I said earlier, Sonia won the singles event last night for the ladies. Coming in dead last place that moves on every single round. They took the top 16, she got 16th place. They took the top 8, she made 8th place. They took the top 4, she got 4th place. They took the top 2, she got 2nd place. And then she came out on top. I've never seen anything like it. Hanging on by the skin of her teeth through every round. Sonya leaves the object in. The final four were so intense. Maddie Rival with a 115 doesn't make it. Missed the cut by 2. Right now, the RBF gals have a 7-pin advantage over the uh, virtual siding in the Hurricanes. Sonia Johnson, great ball. Wait. Oh, I thought it was going to hit it. I thought it was going to get it. Rissa, not a typical spare here. Got to hit it just right, though. Hit that object pin. Just off of that. Sonia Johnson, no good on that one. That one hit the piece of wood in the gutter first. When that happens, that ball does not count, and those pins get automatically deducted. So she will only get a 9 on that frame. There is no way to put the pins back up, so she just fouls out for that game. They trying any string pin stuff? Absolutely not, Mr. Professor. So in Canada, we leave the pollen pins on the lanes to help make our spares and our tens. So if we had strings down there, it would just cause a disaster. So no, you will never see candle pins on strings. Jim Ski, what's going on? I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here. Wouldn't have missed it for the world. I had a great time last year, having a great time this year so far. Kathy Boyd. She left the 4 horsemen plus 1 many times so far today. Absolutely. Anytime, any questions you got, Mr. Professor, I am here to answer. I will be your teacher today. Not if I know everything about candlepin, but I know quite a bit at this point. I love hearing that, Sasquatch. I do go live every Tuesday for my regular league, every Wednesday for my casual league. During the winter, we will be doing the Friday Night Pro League along with other tournaments that I do. So make sure you give me a follow. That way you can easily find me again all this time. I think we got a good community here, Corey and Sasquatch. It's really fun. Kathy Boyd, half twister to the left. That's when you punch out either. So that's a half twister to the left and a half twister to the right. Combine them two. That is a full twister. Something you do not want to throw. Great way to showcase what it is, though. Oh, beautiful ball there from Emily Bernard. Great spare. When you make those half twisters, you got to make up for it by making the spares after. It's great to see. Great to see. And Kathy Boyd missing off to the right. 53 for the first six. I had some of Jess's cookies today because Jess made a whole bunch of cookies to sell here. I never heard from Jeff if he enjoyed the cookies or not that I gave him. So I'm kind of thinking he didn't like them. Otherwise, he would have said he did. Unless he said it in the group chat and I just didn't notice. But Jess Pecora on the head pin. Must have hit that really thin because it did not go. It is definitely not the correct way to slide is on your off foot, but if you can be accurate even still, then you can do it. I would never, like if I was coaching a kid, I would never have them do that. I would always have them slide on the correct foot. As long as it works for them. Like if you've ever watched my Tuesday stream, you'll see the way my first bowler bowls. And man, he looks like Charles Barkley, golfing. But it works, and he's one of the best bowlers in the entire league. So as long as it works, it works. Just before a four horseman plus one, we've had that shot so many times, guys. Poor Mike. What do you mean, poor Mike? The guy's averaging like a 122. He's bowling fantastic. It looks funny when he does it, but it's great. He's going to be bowling with me all winter long as well. So this is still a very close match. It is single digits right now. 5 pin difference between the two. And the team that is down actually has 2 marks up. So virtual siding might be down by 4 pins, but 2 marks up. Really, I think they're pretty tight game there. I think every league except for the pro leagues, it is all you just sign up. The pro league you have to be chosen by one of the captains. But all the regular leagues, even my competitive Tuesday night league, anyone can sign up for it. I would not recommend signing up for it if you're not at least 100 average bowler. It's tough. There's plenty of bowlers in the league with less than 100 average, but they are definitely struggling and usually towards the bottom of the league. But there's many leagues that are 100% handicap, very casual. Bristol, what a shot. I was going to go for it. All right, one pin advantage right now for the RBF gals. Team in orange is up by 1 over the team in gray. We don't need any more blessings, guys. We're good. We've had all the blessings we could ever want. Ori, what a ball. Crystal, off to the right. There it is. There it is. What a shot. Great spare. Way to cut it. Oh, good Lord. Shot there. Great spare for first class. Oh. Moderators, can we put the word blessing? Can we ban that word? Will that work? Yeah, I literally just said that. I think blessing is a word we can ban the word blessing at this point. All right, Sonia Johnson coming up on the right. Narissa Daniels on the left. There we go. No more blessings. Great throw. Big split there. Leaves the 3 and the 2. Larissa just off the head pin, but pins are calling for her. That's a working ball right there. Yeah, it should. It should. Whoa! Great spare, Narissa Daniels. Hi, that gives virtual siding a 1 pin advantage, plus they are up by 2 marks over the other team. Sonia, half Worcester to the right, bowling like me on Tuesday night. Marissa crushes the head pin straight through. Oh, nothing worse than hitting the head pin really well and just being too full on it. Sonia, great try at it. Luck, no luck. Like that. Great shot on lane 14. I know it's not my lane, but we had to cut that one over. And Marissa gets it off to the right. Okay. Going into or through the first 6 frames for each bowler. The RBF gals are down by 8 pins and they're down by 2 marks. So virtual siding is taking the huge um, jump up after those 2. Oh, I know Ryan. Yeah. He does bowl off his wrong foot, but it works for him. Like I said, there's so many different styles of candlepin. Like, as long as it works for you, it works for you. And if you can make it to world's events and ladies internationals like this, bowling on your off foot, then go for it, I guess. I'll have to come up with a new design or something. See if I can do that. Because I have a bunch of the shirts, they just don't fit you guys. I only have larges and extra larges. The rules of candlepin bowling the same as 10-pin bowling, almost the same software. So there are some differences between candlepin and 10-pin. Obviously, the ball size and pin size are completely different. But there's no oil on a candlepin lane. They are straight, dry wooden lanes. If they need to, they can run right down the lane, no issues. We get 3 throws instead of 2. The third throw being just a 10 if you knock them all down, but otherwise the scoring is the exact same. And we leave the following pins up there to help make our spares and our tenths. Which you guys obviously clear all the wood in between each round. But that's the only differences between the two. For the most part, it's the same exact game. Just better. Oh, okay. Very nice. Are you watching on my YouTube channel? That's what she said. Are you watching CBN? Candlepin Bowling Network is also on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know how he does that. I feel like my knee would hurt too much, Owen. If I threw off my off foot, and also threw it that hard. Yeah, CBN. Yeah. Yep, Paul Grant's back on Candlepin Bowling Network. Happy to see him back. What's going on, Bill? Good to see you. We're big in Japanese today. I think that's hopefully we can get them to bring it over there. Would be great. Yeah, Rob. All right, I may see you up here tomorrow. All right, don't take care. Uh, all right, Jeff Lewis is heading out. All right, so Blanca Gasharna has taken over for Jess Vatora. Jess must have felt like she wasn't throwing a good ball, so she's going to bring in one of the subs. Blanca, great. That's when you're going to come in off the bench and throw a good ball like that. That's great. There it is. Good spare, Blanca Gasharna. Blanca is part of a very big bowling family. Uh, you might know Lou Gasharna, Kayla, Fernando. All of them are pro bowlers. Bunch of brothers and sisters, all great, great bowlers. I don't know how big a 10-pin bowling ball is, soft, but I can tell you our balls are 4.5 inches wide. They're almost the exact same size as a bocce ball. If you ever played bocce, and if not, then it's about the same size as a softball, but much heavier. If you ever played bocce, it's the exact same ball as a bocce ball, just smooth instead of rough. 7-10 split. Oh, she almost makes it. She almost makes a 7-10. How big is a softball? I feel like it's about the same size. I could be very wrong on that. I haven't played softball in a long time. Joanne, what's going on? Good to see you. 300 is still the max score. Yes, it is. If you throw 12 strikes, it's still 300. It has never happened in the history of Candlepin bowling. 245 is the most that has ever happened. Kip Meister, what's going on? Good to see you today. It's Cheryl Eaton, by the way, taking over for Brooke. I didn't even notice that Cheryl had taken over. My apologies. It is very fun. It's very regional, though. So it's pretty much only found in northern New England and Atlantic Canada. Outside of Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine, there's a couple in Vermont. There's one in New York State and one in Ohio, but that's in the United States. Are you going to be able to make it down, Joelle? I know you said you were thinking about it. All right, Crystal Grandy's still in here on the right-hand side, working on a spare. Lori Chiapas working on a spare on the left as well. Yeah, and unfortunately, there's no candlepin in Denmark. Not yet. You guys got to bring it there. Just yeah, it's just the New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. Other than that, you guys have 5-pin up in Canada. I don't know. Do you guys even have duck pin up there? I think it's just 5-pin is the other major form in Canada. Hi, Crystal. Hits the head pin. Come on now. Great spare. Let's go. Let's go. Lori with a spare to match. Softball, 12 inches? I mean, that's got to be, it's not inches. Because the bowling balls are only 4.5 inches. The candlepin ball. Centimeters, maybe? That would be a very big softball. Oh, the circumference of it? Okay. So not at its widest point. You're saying the circumference. Ooh. Well, like Guri almost hit Crystal in the face with that hit. Okay. I mean, love to meet you too, Joanne. One of these days. One of these days. Yeah. Bristol Grandy, 3 marks in a row, 4 out of the last 5. Mark Waller, what's going on? Good to see you. There we go. Thank you for the heart me as well. Where and how do you have to hit the pins in order to get a strike? You basically have to hit the head pin off to the side with a relatively fast ball. But strikes are not the name of the game in this. This is more of a spare and a 10 game than anything else. You have to hit the head pin, you have to hit it well, and you have to get kind of lucky to get strikes. In candlepin, your real skill comes in the spares and your tens. I've never even heard of Ocean Park Lane. Is that a candlepin house also? Marissa, good ball there. Getting the major 3. Sonia Johnson, it's an 8. Sonia with a 69. Giggity giggity. What are the max score is still 300. If you throw 12 strikes, it is still 300. It has never happened in the history of the game. This game is so hard that a 245 is the highest score ever recorded. Candlepin has been around longer than 10-pin bowling, believe it or not. And it was so we started in the 1880s, and Candlepin has never had a perfect game. Strike for Sonia. Sonia Johnson is one of the best women bowlers in the game on the left-hand side. Also, we've left Sonia on the stream. She is so good. Absolutely. You have to go check that out sometime. I was hoping to get up to Ellsworth today because I had a bunch of free hours, but unfortunately she doesn't open until a little bit later. Today saw the ladies international. So this is a bunch of American teams facing off against Canadian teams, and just trying to determine who the best team is. We do plenty of leagues. If you watch me often, I go live on Tuesdays and Wednesdays with my regular league. Friday nights the pro league, and then random tournaments on the weekends usually. Wow, what a great ball from Emily Bernard, but leaves the 5-7-10. Yes, NASCAR. This is the 1710 Sports Center in Augusta, Maine. I do. Yep, I do. I'm a good bowler, not quite pro level still, but I am working my way up. I've filled in on different pro leagues, things like that, but never a full-time member. So I'm just that one step below, trying to get better every day. I average currently about a 110 in candlepin. Let's hope so, T Money. My personal highest is a 164. I would definitely like to beat that sometime soon. Come over to Stars and Strikes. Where's Stars and Strikes? I at least know I've heard of Stars and Strikes before, but how far away is that from here? A good average is 100. You can average 100 in most regular leagues. You're going to be one of the best bowlers in your casual leagues. If you can average a 115 to a 120, you can bowl against the pro bowlers in all their events. If you could average a 135, you'd be the best in the game. What is the difference between a bowling ball and doubles and the people? What do you mean that? What's the difference between a 10-pin ball and a candlepin ball? Is that what you're trying to ask? Candlepin ball is much smaller and it's just a solid ball. No cover stock. No. All right, Kathy Boyd finishes with an 88. Emily Bernard finishing with a 1-4. Blanca Gasharna on the right, Cheryl Yeaton on the left. How many games? 19 games. We have 6 games today, 10 games tomorrow, 3 on Sunday, and then the playoffs after that. 3 throws per frame. Yep. First ball is a strike. Just like you already know, 12 strikes is still 300. Spares work the exact same way as they do in 10 pin. 1 bonus ball your next frame added in. The third ball, if you not call down on your third throw, that is just a 10, and that's it. Nothing extra. I also want to remind everybody, if you are watching right now on TikTok, I will be ending the stream after this match and then restarting it when the next round starts. So make sure you're following me, that way you can easily find me again right after. There's usually like a 5-minute break in between the 2 rounds, and nobody wants to stare at nothing. So that gives you an opportunity to go get a drink, come back, use the facilities, call your friends, tell them to come watch it, random stuff like that.
So your hands here.
Cheryl Yeaton, what a ball! There's a strike! There's a strike right there. Beautiful shot. How's it going, Taylor? Good to see you. Blanca Gashart. Trying to cut it over, not quite able to do it. Gotta love that backdoor action. I could be the first. No, Sonya threw a strike also. That's right. Watching from South Dakota. Glad to have you here. We need to get Candlepin out to more places. There's a 30-pin difference right now. Purchase siding is up by 30 pins and a spare. Why are the names different on the screen? They are subs. They subbed in after the first bowlers felt like they weren't cutting it. So they pulled the other bowler and then they took their spot. Most of the time, the names are gonna match up, but that's it. Candlepin is only in the United States and Canada. Yes, I was told that there was one place in Germany that might have it, but I have never gotten confirmation about that. Hey. Well, I mean, they do cosmic bowling and stuff on the weekends, also. You got to keep the kids entertained. All right, Lori Schiappa on the right. Crystal Grandy working on a spare on the left. Crystal with 3 marks in a row, and 4 out of her last 5 have been spares. It is on an American military base. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was told, at least. But Paul Grant might have been lying to me. And we know that I like to call out on the liars. We don't allow lying on this stream. Each of these teams usually have between 5 and 6 bowlers. 4 that are bowling at a time, at any given time. And then if they need someone to sub in or someone wants a break for a game, then someone else can take their spot. Yeah, that would be great, possible. At least give me some, like, no, I've never heard of that, or, yeah. Crystal, good 10 at least. Crystal with a 112 right now. First nut. Top bowler for sure. The RBF gals are going to have to strike out basically to win this game. Not saying it's over because Sonya is working on a strike, but they're going to need to put some marks on. Marie misses the head there. It's the most random way to say that thing. Yes. So in candlepin, it's the only version of bowling that you're allowed to use the column pins that help make your spares and your tens. Most of the time they help, but they can also be a roadblock that gets right in the way, and you cannot move them. You can't like say that pin's in my way, so I'm going to clear it. There is none of that. You just have to deal with the wood. Most of the time it helps, but other times not so much. Sonia Johnson working on a strike, but 43 pins down. Sonia, all right, big split. She needs to make this, or else it is game over. And virtual siding will win this game. Yep. Okay, so that is the game, everybody. The RBF gals will be not winning, and virtual siding will be the winners of this round. No, good 10 for Narissa. So again, reminding everybody on TikTok, please give me the follow. That way you can find me again when I restart the stream in about 5 to 10 minutes. I do appreciate you all dealing with that, but it's so much easier for me when I'm streaming and to give you guys a little bit of a break in between as well. So thank you, Ricky, for the follow. Half Worcester there for Sonia. Well, she already knows it's over, so she's probably not putting as much pressure on herself. Yeah, your first ball's a strike, just like in 10-10. You get 12 strikes, it's still 300. Your second ball, if you knock them all down, that's a spare. 1 bonus ball added in. On your third ball, it's just a 10, and that's it. Nothing bonus, nothing extra. So everyone, I want to thank you all for watching. It's been a lot of fun. That is round 2. Round 3 will be starting in about 5 minutes. So until then, have a great and wonderful day. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Everybody here on YouTube, I'm not going to shut this one off, so you guys can just wait a few more minutes, and then we'll be starting right up. Hi, everybody. I'm back over here now. This round we have, looks like the Dingus. We have 9 and 12. 9 is Stronger Together. Kim Baker, Trisha D'Agostino, Lori Rossetti, Shannon LaPlante, Carla Gasharna, and Stephanie Mayer versus the Pinsassins. Erica Beaudry, Ali Atwell, Shannon Duvall, Dee Bisbee, Charlotte O'Brien, and Lori Belize. You had that right, right? Nope, nope. It's 14 and 5. I completely lied to you. That's the team next to me. I'm so bad at this sometimes. 14 and 5. 14 is the Sioux Crew, Ashley Britton, Brittany Underwood, Michelle Bisbee, Renee Skinner, Bethany Esposito. I'm gonna double check that too. I could be wrong again. 14 and 5. Yeah, hopefully nobody's watching because you guys are gonna make fun of me. Let's try that again. Scott's Woodworking. Brooke Betteridge, Amanda Carroll, Allie Barber, Casey Lapierre, Angie Davis, and Shannon Scribner versus the Lakeside Dingus, Pam Gannon, Heather Jessic, Tracy Conway, Karen Frankel, Chelsea Pepin, and Cassie Estes. That was bad. 3 different times I got the wrong team. What's up?
Where is it? Right there, man.
Right there in front of
Microphone. The microphone, right there.
Oh, you want the mic?
Let's see if you're. Said Mike. I'm gonna place. Where those? That works. The one on the right. There's the one on the right that does not. So. Okay. I was like, somebody else had their other mics.
We're gonna do one more after this. So it'll be drawn at the end of this game.
Okay, here we go, guys.
I can go back.
Oops. So, they're just taking some warm-up throws. I assume these are the bowlers who were not in the last game. They get to throw a couple. Welcome, welcome everybody. So,
You're already right.
That is, I believe Casey Lapierre on the left-hand side, warming up right now.
Yeah, mine is dash.
That's the only name I don't recognize on that team. Like I know most of those bowlers, but I can't know everybody.
I take $5.
Okay.
I only take 10.
Tell Karen that Roto loves her. Karen is on the Dingus team, right? Karen Frank. Karen? That's her right in front of me, actually.
Get the scores off? Yeah, yeah, okay.
What is the good idea, Jasmine? All right, we are starting up. Pam Gagnon on the right. On the headband, what a start. I like seeing that. Magic Mod shirts. Hey, let me try to come up with a design for that. I know a designer that wouldn't mind helping me out. Boom, great shot. Great shot. Oh no. Brooke off to the left on that one, starting with a 6. Four pin advantage so far for Pam Gagnon. Gagnon on just off the headpin on the to the left. Beautiful ball there. There's a strike for Brooke. Great strike. Hannah and Jasmine are taking credit for that, Aaron. Yep, that's what I was told. It was Jasmine said it was Hannah's idea. Casey Lapierre is going to be coming up on the left, and Chelsea Heflin on the right. Oh. That is one where the wood definitely gets right in the way. We still have people watching on YouTube. Haven't seen any new comments in quite a while. Been like a half hour since I got any new comments. If you're watching, make sure you say something. Tell me hi. Make sure it's still running. You're Pam's #1 fan? Why is that? Or do you just happen to know her? KC. Ooh, off to the left on that one. 10 hours ago is something, though. John, what's going on? Which bowler is my favorite of the women bowlers here? Ooh, man, there's so many great women bowlers that I love here. I don't know. Amy Doobie was probably just my favorite. She's the old lady who runs this one. Sonia's obviously one of my favorites. Sonia Johnson. I'm a fan of Sage Johnson, Sonia's sister. I think it's pretty much how I think it's just that we're farther away. Like most of the balls are all going to be the same size and stuff like that, but the designs on them are very, very different. They could vary a lot. See, the sing together. Thank you, thank you. Chelsea, grade 10 right there. Can range from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. This is called candlepin bowling. It is the best kind of bowling there is. Bracy on the right, Shannon Scribner on the left, Tracy Conway. Oh, what a ball. Vanessa, how two high singles in a row. 127 and 129. Way to go, Vanessa Huff. Pin was hit. It's not hard enough. Yes, you get paid out for the high single. I think it's actually I can look up and tell you exactly how much that is. The payouts high single is thought I know. I average for the entire thing is $200. Second highest average is $100. Doesn't tell me how much every team is making for the high single each game, but I would assume it's $50, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If I see Amy or Nate, I will ask either of them. Oh, what's going on with YouTube? Jasmine, are you watching my YouTube channel as well? Strike is scored the same exact way as it is intended, though. Two bonus balls out of your next frame added in. Yeah, there is playoffs. The top 8 teams make the playoffs, and then it's single elimination at that point. So it goes from 8 to 4, 4 to 2, and then 2 to 1. Melissa, what's going on? The Holt right now. Oh, Amanda Carroll forgot to grab her balls off the last lane. That's what the issue is. Who won the singles? That was Sonia Johnson. There's no Sonia's because we can't say. Oh, that's true. You can't say that word. Yep, that is true. I will do my best not to sneeze. I will do my best not to sneeze. All right. Cap on the right. Amanda Carroll on the left. Amanda Carroll. Whoa, these pins want to fall for her. What's going on, Paulie? How you doing? Whoa, great try. Rolls her eyes at that one though. Amanda Carroll, no luck. Piece of wood was a roadblock right in front of that one. I am never bored, Colleen. I don't like being bored, so I always try to stay as busy as I can. Whoa, way off on the 7 pin that time. I held on to that a little bit too long. All right, 4 horsemen left on the left-hand side. What a ball! What a ball! And McCarroll doing a split to try to make it go, but it doesn't. Whoa, great try. Great try. So today we are at the 1710 Sports Center, Augusta, Maine. Through the first 2 frames for each bowler, you have the Lakeside Dingus up by 5 pins. I think a lot of people said the Scots Woodworking is one of the team favorites to win this entire event. Yeah, candlepin is pretty much only found in northern New England. Definitely none in Florida. There was one about 20 or 30 years ago down in Florida, but they couldn't get the parts enough to make it work. So they had to close that place down and put 10 pin lanes in. All right, Brooke working on her spare, or on her strike. I'm sorry, with a 9 fill. Oh man, there have been so many roadblocks in this matchup already. Hands are just getting right in the way. Solid 10 there, though, for Brooke Betteridge. All right, good 10 for Panganger. Brooke off to the left. But not a bad opportunity there. 1-3-7. Sometimes you get a lot of fighter. Sometimes, other times, not so much. Sometimes not so much. There's a great shot. What a spare. Brooke Betteridge. I would take out just the back pin there. Interesting way to do that. Look for a 9. Now we got Chelsea on Peppin on the left and Casey Lapierre. Casey Lapierre on the right. Casey off to the right on that one, leaving the 4 horse plus the 8 pin in the back. He's a scored like 10 pin bowling mostly, Dave. First ball is still a strike. Second ball is still a spare. All of that works the exact same way as 10 pin bowling. The only difference in scoring between the two is that third throw that we get. And on that third throw, it's just a 10 and that's sorts of roses coming in. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Whoa, great 10 from Casey. Great 10 right there. Maria, I very much appreciate all the roses coming through. Casey Lapierre getting ready. Lemon dropped. That is a $1 donation. Candlepins for Cancer. Paul Grant's looking for that dollar bill, yo. Jeff with a chili pepper as well. Thank you. Oh no, and then a half Worcester. Chelsea crushing the 1-5. Two, four, six. That is a 4 box there for Casey. Got to shake that one off, Casey. We all have bad frames once in a while. Happens to the best of us. In this game, no, man. In candlepin, you want to throw a hard straight ball. That is what works best. A spin on your ball, maybe a little hook at the end is great, but the big hook like they do in 10-pin, not an advantage. Not an advantage here. Shannon Scribner, great ball. Tracy the Spider on the left hand side, just a little bit off the pin. Shannon leaving the 1-7-10. 7-10 made. I can tell you that that is not an easy shot to make. If you watch my King of Kings tournament, we had about 80 tries on it, and none of us made it. Yeah, they call it the high-low jack, and it is definitely a tough one to make. Yeah, they're dry lanes. No oil on a candlepin lane. Yeah, like a little bit of a curve is fine. If you have a slower ball, your ball's gonna just naturally curve. That's why I always say the harder throw is gonna work out well for you. Shannon Scribner with a 6 fill on her spare. Got a nice piece of wood though. The balls can range from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Shannon, great throw. That's the spot. 3 spares in a row for Shannon Scribner. Main roller of the year many times. Lexi with 10 chili peppers. Thank you. And a heartbeat. I do love a fluffer nutter. I do. I do. We were talking about that the other night. Then I found some fluff in my house. I didn't even know we had any, but I was gonna make one the other day. But we didn't have enough peanut butter. Amanda Carroll off the head pin. Back-to-back spares for these girls. A lot of screaming on that line. Kids are having fun over there. Yeah, Amanda Carroll crushes the headband again, but another split. Leaves 2 and 1. Tough split to pick up. Certainly like Karen's much better on the left-hand side. Neither shot is an easy shot, but she was trying to cut it, but it's not easy to do. Not easy to do. All right, so after 4 frames for each bowler, we have Scott's woodworking up by 24 pins over Lakeside Dingus. The Dingus had a 5-pin advantage going into those two, now down by 24. It is hard to strike every time. He does have a good hard straight throw, and you don't always hit the headpin. It is hard to hit the headpin every single time. And even when you do, sometimes the pins just don't fall your way. Well, Wi-Fi is infinitely better today, Sam, than the mixed worlds. Also, there's less streamers. Like, there's a lot of streamers still here, but not nearly like there was. So a pro average is like a 115 to a 120. I'm just slightly below that. I'm currently at a 110. So I'm good enough to sub in once in a while on a pro team, but not good enough to be a full-time member. We do. We do roll there on them. Yes. Sorry to say, if that is something you would not do, but yes. All right. Aaron's favorite bowler. Missing the head pin there. Gutter ball there. Don't see many gutter balls in Canada. We're generally trying to keep it straight, but when you're usually going for the 7 or 10, you're definitely more likely to throw one. Ham at 42 at the halfway mark. Crushes the pocket there, leaving a triangle down the middle plus a 7 pin. It's still almost the same place as it is in 10 pin. You just want to hit the 1-2 or the 1-3. But it's more you're hitting the 1 pin just off to the side. You're not hooking the ball. Because if you did hook the ball and miss the head pin, you can go in between them. There's 12 inches between each of those pins down there, and the ball's only 4.5 inches wide. You could fit 2 balls in between each of those pins. Am I confusing you? Balls can range from 2 pounds, 4 ounces, 2 pounds, inches. Wait. Oh, it was pasta? Pasta's the one that likes them, sorry. Strikes are rare in Candlepin. Your average pro bowler only throws about 1 strike per game on average. So when you see a Candlepin strike, you know it's going to be a good, they get very excited. Maddie Riva, yeah. Maddie Riva's great. Maddie Riva's the one who gave me my first opportunity to bowl in the pro league. So I'm a big fan of Maddie. Yeah, if you ever come out to New England, you should really give it a try. Candlepin is a lot of fun. And it will certainly humble you, Scott. It'll certainly humble you. When you can't break 100, you'll be humbled. So, Aaron, you don't like her? Is that what I'm hearing? So tonight or today, Brandon, we are at the 1710 Sports Center in Augusta, Maine. Normally, I'm in Massachusetts as well. Normally, I bowl at Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Casey LaPierre crushes the head pin, leaves a diamond on the left-hand side. Chelsea off the head pin again to the right-hand side this time. Each bowling Brady has its own set of skill sets that are needed. This game is certainly harder to score, definitely. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be two-handed bowling in Canada. It is not going to work out for you. Chelsea's pulling her balls off the rack, going to let someone take her spot. There are 5 to 6 bowlers on each team, so if someone wants to take a game off or if they don't feel like they're the snuff that game, they can let someone else take over. Shannon Scribner currently 3 marks in a row. Feeling that one with 4. Gloves are not recommended. I don't think it's legal to use a glove here, but I'm not 100% sure. But nobody uses a glove in Canada. What is a good average? You can average 100 in most leagues. You're going to be one of the best bowlers in your regular casual league. If you can average a 115 to 120 for those pro bowlers. If you can average a 135, you'd be the best in the game. Really? Okay, so it must be legal then. I've never seen anyone use a club. I don't feel like you would get the feel. Yeah, I mean her last ball was 32 miles an hour. That one was 30 miles an hour. So she throws it pretty hard. And generally, a hard fastball is what works best. A shot. Hey, welcome from Germany, PM. Yeah, I mean it's never good to ask about it, but I I would uh I would not recommend people wear gloves. There was a strike over on lane 18. It seems pretty excited about that. D Bisbee throwing that one. And a Carroll off to the left. Amanda Carroll in the singles event had the high qualifying score with like a 416 or something, 417. I mean, that's how you win. If you have a good team supporting everybody, like that goes a long way. 413. The log line is you basically have to call it in yourself. If your first time, if you notice it, it's a warning. After that, you really should be taking a penalty every single time. How many games is this series? Or for her 4 or 13? That was 3 games. That was a 3 game series. Julia is yeah, taking this game off. They got the other Julia Tavares filling in. Like I said, that's the good thing about taking a couple of games off or having 6 people on the team is you can take a game. Yeah. Everyone here has their own set of balls up there. You don't want to use lane balls because they can range in weights, and you generally want to be as consistent as possible. You can buy a set of candlepin balls brand new for between $200 and $400, depending on what they're made from, what the style is, how much they weigh, a bunch of different things, but generally between $200 and $400. So generally, you're supposed to call it on yourself. In this event, um, your team captain can call out someone. Last year, it happened quite a bit that team captains were calling certain people out that were lobbing way too often. Yeah, you could probably get a used set, maybe for $20 on like a Facebook Marketplace type thing. But they're definitely going to need to be refurbished at that point. If you're buying a $20 set, they're going to have to be refurbished. They're probably going to be beat up, or someone's going to snap it up quick. A used set you can generally get for like 75 to 150, depending on the weight and size and stuff. Why switch lanes? Just in case, like one team says that one lane is better than the other. It's more for just parity's sake, especially if like we were up against the wall. A lot of people don't like bowling against the wall. So you just to make everything fair, they do the same amount of well, they do 3 on 1, 2 on 1. Just to keep things fair, even. Hi. Through the first 6 frames, Scott's woodworking is up 38 pin rate. Yeah, that's pretty good. But I mean, especially because I assume they have been refurbished already as well. I know Kai Hunt, who works here, has all sorts of different balls for sale. He gets them, refurbishes them, and then resells them. He was adding weight to it too. I didn't know you could add weight to the balls, but he was saying that he got some that are 2.5s, and he put some lead weights in them to bring it up to 2.7. Whoa! What a shot! Great spare right there for Pam on the left hand side. Oh, beautiful 10 there for Brooke as well. Kevin was actually here today.
I was gonna ask you on my open something was drinking something coming back here.
Yeah, Sam said I could grab some waters.
Nope, so
Yeah.
76 degrees. And
Feels warm. It does. Feels warm. And I'm not even bowling.
it sounds right.
Wow. Ty was saying that it is 76 degrees in here right now. It is warm, warm, warm. He's there to watch swim. What are those balls made out of? Uh, cannabis balls are generally made out of either rum or urethane. Shutting some lights off to try to keep the warmth down. Luckily, I have a giant cooler full of ice and water right behind me. The owners here put a big setup right there.
I like the setup there, Tony. Yeah, this is new, huh? This is sponsorship money's helping out, huh?
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily that much, but it's good to see Paul Grant. Hey, I saw a few lemon drops here, so make sure
Make sure you collect it for them. Who got them? Who got them?
I'll have to watch it. I don't remember.
All right, read them out, Tony. Read them out. The Magic Man.
I call it every single time. They should know it. That's Paul Grant, by the way. Paul Grant does a tremendous job raising money for Candlepins for Cancer. It's a great 501c3 501c3 charity helping Candlepin bowlers going through cancer. You can hook the ball, Regina, but you shouldn't. And Candlepin a hard straight throw as well. Unfortunately, there's nobody expanding Candlepin anytime soon. There's nobody making the candlepin pin setters anymore. So we need to get somebody with some money to fall in love with this game. Because that's the only way it's going to happen. There is a place in Ohio, though, just so you know, if you ever want to try it again. AC off to the right. Chelsea got a 2 built. That's not Chelsea anymore. That is not. That is Cassie on the left hand side. He took over for Chelsea. Finding the hole there is Casey. Wait, ooh, maybe. maybe. Okay, 32-pin difference between these two teams right now. The Lakeside Dingas are going to have to start throwing some marks. Great 10. Great 10. I'll see with the 9. The Carol picking the hairs off Cassie's butt. Yep. That is definitely what just happened up there. That was a great view, Amanda. It is girl code. Yep. It was nice of her to do. I didn't even notice the hair. Amanda trying to help out the stream right there. Just spiked for some reason. I don't know what it was. uh, well, there's no oil on a pasta. I think you know that. Okay, I only have dollar bills though. Hannah with some TGIFs. Thank you, thank you. Gonna give me lunch too. I like that. Start throwing some loonies up here, some toonies. They're buying me lunch and everything, guys. Should go with a salad. Should. Not gonna happen though. Buffalo chicken wrap, chicken bacon wrap. Shut it. Chin in. For spare. Of course they're gonna hand deliver it to me. Don't you know who I am, Pasta? That it definitely is, man. That it definitely is. Amanda Carroll. On the right hand side, Heron on the left. Split for Karen. Whoa, she almost made it. She almost made it. Would have been a great shot. Hey, great 10. 41 pin advantage, 40 pin advantage for Scott's Woodworking. The lakeside Dingas are going to need to start throwing some marks. It is getting tight now. Carol crushes the head pin. Ew. Ew. Whoa, there's a strike. There we go. That's what they need. That's that's the spark they need. Only gave her a 9, but you know what? It's a strike. And a Carol, tough spare. Wow, cut the pin right in between. That's crazy. That is a crazy try right there. That it didn't go. And great shot makes that one. If you ever get a chance, come up to the 1710 Sports Center here in Augusta, Maine. We definitely should give it a try. Seems like a great bowling alley. And Pam working on a spare on the right hand side. Down 40 pins, but up by a strike right now. So you're saying there's a chance. I'm gonna get the buffalo chicken wrap. That's like semi-healthy, right? We have pizza, subs, cheeseburgers, stuff like that. That is Trisha D'Agostino walking by. Good eye there, Sam. Are you Sam D'Agostino? Oh no, we got to get the lettuce. Chicken bacon ranch or the buffalo chicken. Okay. Nah, pasta. I am not afraid of lettuce, Jasmine. No, I will be perfectly fine. First of all, I have an iron stomach. Second of all, you can't be afraid of lettuce. And plus, I could stand to lose a few pounds. So even if I did get it, it would be fun. I ain't afraid of no lettuce. I still eat salads like 3 times a week for lunch. No, absolutely not. Not afraid. I wish that were the case, Boston. I could lose 60 pounds. That would be 2 pounds a day for a month. And I would still not be the lowest I've ever weighed as an adult. All right, 36 pins down right now. Whoa. Yeah, exactly. I was a big baby too, but not that big. Uh, Alan, this is called candlepin bowling. It is a regional form of bowling found almost exclusively in northern New England and Atlantic Canada. It's not the same as duckpin. No, duckpin bowling uses a slightly bigger ball. Their pins are much shorter and fatter. Ours are tall and skinny, kind of like a candle. Uh, we also leave the ball and pins up there to help make our spares and our tens. And in duckpin, they do not. They clear all their ball and pins. Ball in the gutter. Someone's gonna have to run down there and grab that. What a gal! What a gal, Sam is. Chris Winiars, Harry Potter himself, the wizard. I can't right now, Pete. Come on, taking a sabbatical from Lemonade. Taking a sabbatical. 1 month. Currently about to hit week 3. Yeah, every once in a while I like to take a break just to make sure I still can. So I decided I'm taking a month off. Mrs. Magic is not here. No. She thought she wasn't going to be able to get time off of work, and then she didn't want to spend a bunch of time just hanging around the hotel. She was kind of worried she wasn't going to have anything to do up here. Are the rules the same as 10 pin bowling? Almost the same. A lot of similarities. The only differences are obviously we throw 3 balls instead of 2. There's no oil in our lanes, and we leave the palm pins up there to help make our spares and our tens. I mean, she can still watch bowling, just like you guys do. She said she was going to be watching a lot on YouTube. But YouTube isn't showing me any comments. So I'm going to stop that live after this round is over and restart it. I got to do this on my own sake. Paid for the room by myself. No one's hooking me up with the room. I'm happy they're hooking me up with lunch. Very thankful for that. Whoa! Shannon Scribner, great fairway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marks out of 9 frames right now. What an incredible shot there. Strike on 17. That's Trisha D'Agostino, who we saw earlier. So everybody here on TikTok, just a reminder, I will be ending the stream after this match and then restarting it when the next one starts. Same on YouTube, actually, and Facebook. So if you are watching and don't follow me already, make sure you follow me so you can easily find the next round when it starts. We got 6 rounds happening today. This is round 3, so we're halfway. She's after the high single. She's going to have it, probably. Vanessa Huff has gotten the first 2 all around that 127, 128. So she's already at 128. She makes the 7-10 split. She got a ton of wood there. Trisha D'Agostino on lane 17, double strike. Oh, great try. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow then, Pasta. Shannon Scribner finishing with a 129. That is the highest score I can see around me right now, at least. Vaquero, half Worcester to the right. Scott's woodworking, though, up 42 pins. Karen's going to need to make this spare here. Max score is still 300. It's never happened in the history of candlepin bowling, though. 245 is the most that's ever happened. Just strikes are so rare in candlepin that it just doesn't happen. But you can still technically get a 300. So yeah, again, one more reminder. I will be ending the stream after this match is over and restarting it in 5 to 10 minutes whenever the next round starts. So make sure you follow me that we can find the next round. I would very much appreciate it. Gonna make it easier on you guys. Oh, hi, I got my first comment. Ranger. First time I've seen someone on say anything on YouTube in over an hour. I was starting to worry that it wasn't working. Good spare there for Karen. Unfortunately, not going to be enough. Still 38 pins down. It is a tough game. It really is. And trying to wait for that pin to stop rolling. It is still moving around. Oof, can't make it. All right. All right, then I'll just leave the YouTube stream going then if it is still working. All right, and Karen made that 111, but 33 pin loss. Scott's Woodworking takes the win. No, there's only one side here. Anyway, I will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Everybody on TikTok, I will see you again soon. Hey, everybody on YouTube, I will be right back in just a second. Thank you, Bess.
Also, the chillers pay out 100 right now.
I will be back in just a little bit.
Just lemon drops, tenants, your bunch, bring lights, the priests. Seven, 9, 7.
Lady with the baby. Just get ass that. Second quarter.
All right, winner of the 50-50 will get $455. It's a yellow ticket.
Got it.
73150. 482.
200
Two.
diet strain.
Just a reminder, we have a big sale up here going to candlepin. Orange ticket 731-50482.
That's what I said too.
Winner. Go to Candlepin for Cancer. And there's a fundraiser up here at the desk where you win $1,000 cash or $1,000 in scratch tickets. $10 per chance at 3 for 25. Come see Just McCord for both.
How do we buy the tickets for the raffle?
Which one? For this?
No.
That's easy. Listen to it.
Joanne, I had a Jim Robinson asking about you. Do you know Jim Robinson? He was watching the stream earlier, and he's like, "Oh, I used to know a person named Joanne." Uh, and I'm like, "Yeah, she's literally on the right lane's right next to me." Oh, make sure you tell her I said hi. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. So he was watching. He saw you, and so he was excited. Yeah, I already had her on my stream once, Ranger. This is a Doobie versus Doobie. Hopefully head to head. That would be great. Come on, Cora. We know Cora bowls well on camera. She bowled with me on the canal tournament that we won. Our crafts on the left hand side, Taylor Turner on the right hand side. Well, Julia T and Julia J are actually on the same team right here. So they're not reversing each other. Grace, thank you for the heart me. Ashley, thank you for the heart me. Grace, thank you for the heart me as well. They were just about ready to get started. All right, here we go. Here we go. Taylor Turner on the right, Cora Crafts on the left. That is Sammy Smith. Yes, it is. Taylor Turner leaves the 4 horsemen +1. We've had that a bunch of times today. Cora Crafts. Beautiful shot right down the middle, though. Leaves a big split. Leaves a big split. What's that? Trying to help out with the stuff while I can. Come on, Cora. Big ball here. Right down the middle. It's a straight ball right there. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Good to see you, Hannah. All right. Early lead. We're together again. Great ball. Taylor Turner. Beautiful shot there. 8-pin drop. Cora Crafts crushes the head pin. Wow. Great 8-pin drop as well. Sticky Fabrizi in the house. I love the new name, Sticky. I love the new name. The new name. I can only assume Kayla got it for you. Like she named you that. Joanne Rosano. Yep, Rosano on the right, going against the ever beautiful Kayla Dietrich. Stinky Fabrizi's wife. Sounds good. Sounds good. Obviously, we're rooting for Academy teams, but also Amy Doobie and Marion Johnson both bowling on the other team. It's tough for me. I don't know which. I mean, I'm rooting for big scores, to be honest. That's all I really want to see is a lot of strikes, a lot of spares. Kayla, half blister to the left. Joanne, slightly more than that.